Hey everyone, Mike here from Ecom Uprising. In this video, what I'm going to be showing you guys is how one of the methods I use to find products to sell on Amazon or other places. And typically, when I do stuff like this, what I usually do is I use other services like Helium 10 or Google Trends or a bunch of other services. But today we're going to be exploring exploding topics, and we're going to be looking for, like I said, an Amazon product. So this is very, very similar to Google Trends, but their whole kind of, I guess, kind of thing here is that they basically highlight products or topics before they take off. So what I'm going to first do here is we want to find something that's not just currently trending. I want to find something that's been trending for at least a year. So we're going to do right now, we're going to set that to a year setting. And then we're going to look at the different categories here and see if we can find something that fits what we're looking for. So I'm going to click on luxury, and then I'm going to click on lifestyle, product, and I think that should probably be good for right now. Yeah, let's start there and see what we can find. All right, so um, this is a really, really fascinating way to do things because typically what happens when I'm like using a site like Helium 10 or other sites to look for Amazon products, usually they give me a lot of data, and I have to kind of go through and compare it to a lot of different things. But these are things that I know that are already selling well. So another thing that I'm going to be doing is just going to Amazon and actually looking to see the competition direct on Amazon. So this kind of method is a little bit old school. It's a little bit different than probably a lot of other marketers will show you how to do. But this is for me, this is a great way to get started. And then if I want to really dive into all the analytics, I can. So right now, elderberry is definitely blowing up right now. It's funny how timing on things like that work. My sister-in-law just gave me a jar of elderberry syrup that I'm currently going through. It tastes kind of like licorice. So I'm just going to be going through here, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Right now, I'm actually looking for a product that has to do with drinking or bar items, that type of stuff. But I'm open to other options as well. I'm just looking for something very, very affordable to get started, so I can make a video series for you guys showing how to make a brand on Amazon. So I don't want to spend a ton of money, but I want to find something where I can definitely get a foothold in, build a brand quickly, and be able to show you guys the entire process from start to finish of what it takes to build a brand on Amazon. Portable blenders, these things are huge right now. And let's take a look right now. Sorry, I'm typing with one hand, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Portable blender. So keywords are probably the most crucial thing here when you're looking for products like this because this is really going to determine how I advertise. And to get initial sales, I'm probably going to be running through FBA through their advertising system. So right now I'm just looking for pricing, and I know that I can get these from China for probably about $2 to $3, but there's also local suppliers that I could probably get it up for 5. So right now, I mean, there is some room, but you can see there's certain guys in here that have quite a few reviews, and that's going to be a little bit hard to overcome, especially like guys like this. So getting on the first page for at least this keyword would be a bit of a challenge, and it might already be a bit saturated for me to kind of jump into this market at this time. So I'm going to keep on going. It wouldn't be impossible, but I think it would be difficult unless I'm really differentiating myself from these other guys through pictures and also adding other products, which I'm not sure if I want to do at this time. So let's keep on looking here. And so another thing that I'm looking at is just the grades. That's important. Um, I'm also keeping in mind that some of these spikes might be due to Christmas and other, there's bloggers that post or promotions or marketing that happens that causes searches to rise very quickly. Like you see these little mountains here, these very, very steep mountains, and then they drop. So that's another thing to kind of keep in mind. And I'm not seeing a ton of things here. Vitamin C. So the reason why this is trending right now is mostly because we're in flu season, and also right now currently with the virus that's going around. This is why vitamin C is just blowing up right now. But you can see the grade. I mean, it was just not even. It was pretty much flatline and then just bam through the roof, which is just insane to me. So this isn't like the probably this isn't right for everybody, right? There's people out there that just want to really dive in right off the bat into really granular ways to look for products. But this kind of gives me a bird's eye view and kind of opens up my mind to a lot of different options or just trends overall, right? So carnivore diet, something I've seen a lot on Instagram lately. Peloton, they're literally everywhere. I'm seeing advertisements in my gym, literally every right now. Meal kits again, they've been blowing up on Instagram for a while. So I'm kind of also as I go through this, I'm looking for things where I've seen them before and where they're advertising, and that kind of just kind of gives me different ideas, right? Because if people are really into diets right now, or what's the other thing? Keto is really big right now. So there's other things that might not have to do with this trend exactly, but there's might be products within this trend that I can jump in on. So that's another thing I'm kind of looking at. Bamboo toilet paper. That's hilarious. That is great. Near infrared saunas, they've actually been spiking now for a while. These are spikes due to the companies that are really good at marketing these guys. So I mean, they're definitely kind of gaining in traction. It's very interesting business. They're so expensive as well. Definitely a high end product. Ring lights, that's fascinating. Definitely an oversaturated market, not for me, but it's kind of crazy to see the amount of traffic that they're getting. So again, I would probably spend probably until basically I run out of pages. Right now, we're on page 4, and we're out of yeah. So we still got a few more here to look at. I might not find anything that I'm looking at here, but then I would probably open it up to 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and that's going to give me a few more search results. And again, what I'm also looking for here are products within a trend, right? So there are 50 different types of grow lights. This is just the overall trend for that thing. Again, there's so many different products within vegan vitamins that I could sell potentially. I'm just looking for overall trends that I know that I could jump in and then kind of niche in from there. So that's where I might kind of jump into a system like Helium 10 after I kind of find a trend that I kind of want to get in on. Then I might kind of dive into a little bit more granular ways to look at products. But this is just kind of one of the ways that I like to do things. Axe throwing right now. Axes are huge on Amazon. There are a lot of axe blogs right now that are really doing well in traffic. This market, I believe, is going to be huge for quite some time. I know there's a huge drop right now because nobody's going out and doing anything currently because of the timing right now. But overall, I really think this market's going to come back harder than ever. Again, I'm not sure if it's really for me. I think there's a lot of liability in that market that I'm not really sure I want to get involved in when you're selling an axe to somebody. But there's kind of things to consider and everything. Lion's Mane, that's a type of tea, also doing very well. So yeah, I'm not going to take too much of your guys' time, but this is just my process of how I use exploding topics, right? And it's a little bit more easy to sort and kind of go through. You have these great category features that you just don't really get in something like Google Trends. So yeah, definitely a huge website for me, something that I use quite often. And hopefully, guys, my plan is next is to find a product that we want to move forward with and then really document every single step of the way. So this is kind of step number 1. This is just kind of me getting my mind prepped of what kind of niche that I want to enter. And then once I kind of absorb all of this into the matrix and then I find the right product, that's when I'm really going to dive into videos of showing you guys exactly like what I'm looking for and how I'm kind of judging and determining which product to kind of go after. And then we're going to find a supplier and kind of move forward from there. So I'm very excited. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you guys have any questions, please comment below. Again, thanks for watching, guys.